Hello and welcome back. This is part 3 of the 97 Toyota Supra 15th anniversary paint correction and perfection series here. And we are now on the hood working on the front clip. You can see there the imperfections we're going after, and we're going to switch up polishes yet again. We're going to go with the Refinish Ultra from Tax Systems. This is now the third polish. We're going to team up with this polisher and pad and see if it's successful, removing the ceramic coating and then the imperfections that are underneath. While I work this section, this gives me a great opportunity to talk to you guys and answer some of your questions coming in through emails about applying ceramic coatings or ceramics to an uncorrected surface. I'm never going to condone it. And I'm not going to do it either. If a customer comes in and wants it done, I'm going to quickly talk him into doing at least a one-step and not locking imperfections underneath that coating. Another reason, I'm certified for quite a few coatings now. None of those companies would be very happy at all if I'm applying a ceramic coating to an unpolished, an uncorrected, an unworked surface. So there are a few reasons why I will not do it. You guys, if you feel you need to do it to make a couple dollars, I'm going to let that completely up to you. I'm not going to recommend it to anybody. I absolutely will recommend at least a one step before applying, a heavy duty, a professional ceramic coating. If you want to lock imperfections underneath your coating and your work, that's completely up to you. But any car that leaves my shop and the Apex detail is right above the door, when a car leaves the shop, it's not going to be in that state or in that shape. So I just want to make that perfectly clear. You guys do what you want to do. I just want to urge you to talk the customer out of it, or talk him into at least a one-step correction, and then lay down the protection, lay down the coating. So that was perfect timing. Let's now come in and take a look and see what the Ultra Refinish has done. And indeed, a great job. Removed the coating and has gone down and removed imperfections. There are some deeper ones on this hood I will have to come back and spot correct by wet sanding with 3000 grit, just like I did on the roof, and I showed you that in the first. If you're just joining us, guys, this is the third part. If you want to follow along from the beginning to get an idea of exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it, start back with part 1. At this point here, we have the entire hood shaved of the ceramic coating. We also have the imperfections that were trapped underneath there removed completely, and it's looking fantastic. Okay, now we get to another subject I've been dying to talk about. You've been asking a lot of questions. Let's talk about polymethyl methacrylate, and that's acrylic. Acrylic is in the LVR 403, and it's what I use in a lot of the foundations to my protection packages. It really gives a ton of depth, extra protection, and polymethyl methacrylate is acrylic, which is a form of glass. More leaning towards plexiglass, is in its lighter weight and it's shatter resistant. Very, very similar to clear coat. It bonds extremely well to clear coat. And because it bonds extremely well to clear coat, it's excellent as protection on its own. But ceramic coatings bond to it very well because it's so similar to clear coat. And all those layers together, incredible protection, incredible depth. I first started testing on test panels, and when those passed my test, my personal cars, and then close family and friends' cars, and then customers' cars, and they come back with incredible depth, gloss, reflection for years, and the protection is withstood throughout the elements and makes the coating even stronger. So Those of that have asked if the acrylic-based LVR403 can be laid down because a lot of the ceramic companies, well, obviously, they want a naked clear coat to bond to because they don't know all the different chemicals that can play well with their coatings. So, of course, they're going to make that statement to, cover their backside and make sure the coatings work properly. Here at the shop, I do a lot of testing and find different ways to make the protection last longer and look even better to stand out from other companies. So, that's the light I can shed on it and answer your questions on acrylic being a base for a ceramic coating. Continuing to work on the front clip, we're going to pick yet another polish. And this is going to be the Jescar Medium Polish. This works well for a one-step. Has a lot of different chores that it can complete if you team it up with the right pad. Let's team it up with the same polisher, same pad, and see if this works. This fender here, by the way, both front fenders have a little bit more haze, swirls, and scratches than the rest of the car, so this will be a great test. So in case you haven't noticed, here at Apex Detail, we're not comfortable and we're not satisfied with the status quo. We're always testing. Not just myself, my son, and my helpers. We're always testing different chemicals, procedures, and different ways to go about doing them to stand out, to exceed and excel. We're just not satisfied being stagnant and playing follow the leader. We want to be leaders in the industry, so we're always testing to do so. If I find a way that's going to work better, I'll share it with you. It's completely up to you if you want to try it or not. But I'm just showing you what works here, and I'm showing you on video the results that we get every single time, and why we stay busy 3, 4, 5 months booked out with deposits. And there's a reason for that. So just sharing it with you. What you do with it is completely up to you guys. Okay, with the residue removed, let's come on in and take a look. And this combination worked well. There are a couple deeper imperfections that I really couldn't see with all the topical and superficial imperfections on the top. So I'll, again, hit those with 3000 grit. That's what you do. You don't need to hover over those areas continuously with a polisher and spike temperatures. Just hit them with 3000 grit. It's simple. Again, I'm going to urge you to grab some test panels and practice on different types of clear coat so you know how quickly or how stubborn they are. So let's continue on here with the rest of this front clip and start to wrap things up. With the passenger front fender perfected, we can jump over to the driver's side, and we do have the bumper to take care of. Let me bring you in first. Let you see what that looks like. Because of the shape and everything that's attached to the front bumper, of course, with the headlights and the grille and the parking lights, I'll show you all the polishers, different sizes needed to take care of this area. coating and imperfections removed from the entire front clip, we can go over and grab the LVR 403. All right, moving right along. We're completely finished with the roof, the pillars, the entire front clip, including hood, fenders, bumper. We have it. We have the foundation layer laid down, and it's curing. So what we have left, we have the doors, quarter panels. We have the rear end of the car, and then that bench table of a rear deck spoiler. Looking forward to taking care of those parts of the car next. So that's going to do it for this segment. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you have any questions at all, please let me know down in the comments section. I will address it either through email, mail call, or in the next video. If you're enjoying the content or want to learn more about how to take care of the finish on your own car, hit the like, subscribe, hit that notification button for new videos.